Heating systems. The heating system in a vehicle is essential for maintaining comfort in cold weather conditions. The system relies on the heat produced by the engine and circulates it through the cabin. Diagnosing and repairing heating system malfunctions, such as issues with the heater core, is a critical skill for automotive technicians. In this lesson, we will cover the diagnostic steps for identifying heating system issues, including common symptoms of heater core problems, and the procedures for effective repairs. Diagnosing heating system malfunctions. Heating system issues can arise from various components, such as the heater core, blowers, and controls. Being able to diagnose these problems efficiently is essential for effective repairs. Common symptoms of heating system malfunctions. No heat. Symptoms. The vehicle's heater blows cold air or there is no airflow. Possible causes. Low coolant levels. Insufficient coolant prevents the heater core from transferring heat. Faulty thermostat. If the thermostat is stuck open, the engine may not reach the proper operating temperature, preventing the heating system from working. Blower motor issues. If the blower motor is malfunctioning, there may be no airflow through the heating system. Insufficient heat. Symptoms. The heater blows warm air but not hot enough to warm the cabin. Possible causes. Partially clogged heater core. A partially blocked heater core reduces heat transfer, causing lukewarm air to blow from the vents. Faulty or improperly adjusted thermostat. A thermostat that's stuck partially open can cause insufficient engine heating. Unpleasant odors. Symptoms. A musty or burning smell coming from the heater vents. Possible causes. Mold or debris in the HVAC system. Moisture inside the heater core or ducts can cause mold or mildew growth. Overheating coolant. Overheating coolant can emit a burnt smell when it enters the cabin through the heater vents. Leaking coolant. Symptoms. A puddle of coolant under the dashboard or an unusual sweet smell inside the vehicle. Possible causes. Leaking heater core. A leaking heater core can allow coolant to spill inside the vehicle, often resulting in a sweet smell and coolant puddles. Diagnostic steps for heating system malfunctions. Visual inspection. Check for leaks in the coolant system, including the heater core and hoses. Inspect the blower motor and related components to ensure proper operation. Check coolant levels. Low coolant levels can prevent the heater core from working effectively. Ensure that coolant is at the proper level in the radiator and overflow tank. Test the thermostat. A faulty thermostat can prevent the engine from heating up properly, affecting the heating system. Test the thermostat by observing the temperature gauge to see if it is reaching the normal operating temperature. Check the blower motor. If there's no air coming from the vents, test the blower motor by ensuring it is receiving power. If the motor is faulty, it will need to be replaced. Check for leaks in the heater core. A leaking heater core will cause coolant to enter the cabin. If coolant is leaking, the heater core must be replaced. Heater, core problems and repairs. The heater core is a crucial component in the vehicle's heating system. It works by transferring heat from the engine coolant to the cabin air. Common heater core problems. Clogged heater core. Symptoms. Insufficient heating with only lukewarm air blowing from the vents. Causes. Over time, debris and contaminants can accumulate inside the heater core, reducing its ability to transfer heat. Leaking heater core. Symptoms. Sweet-smelling coolant inside the cabin, wet carpet, or foggy windows. Causes. Corrosion or physical damage can cause the heater core to leak coolant inside the vehicle. Air in the heater core. Symptoms. Inconsistent heating or cold spots in the cabin. Causes. Air trapped in the heater core can prevent proper coolant flow, resulting in reduced heating performance. Diagnosing heater core issues. Coolant leaks. Look for signs of coolant on the floor of the passenger compartment or damp carpets. A leaking heater core will often result in coolant puddles inside the vehicle. Coolant temperature. Monitor the coolant temperature with a gauge or thermometer. If the temperature is too low, it could indicate that the coolant is not circulating properly through the heater core. Heater core flush. Perform a flush on the heater core to clear any blockages or debris that could be preventing proper airflow and heat transfer. Heater core repair or replacement. Heater core flush. To remove debris or buildup in the heater core, use a flush kit and clean water or a specialized cleaner to flush the system. If this does not improve performance, further disassembly is required to clean the core more thoroughly or replace it. Replacing a heater core. Replacing a heater core is typically more complex and involves removing parts of the dashboard or interior trim to access the core. Steps for replacement. Step 1. Disconnect the battery to prevent electrical shock. Step 2. Drain the coolant from the radiator and hoses. Step 3. Remove the dashboard components and any obstruction to access the heater core. Step 4. Disconnect the hoses and remove the heater core. Step 5. Install the new heater core, ensuring proper seal and alignment. Step 6. Reinstall the dashboard components and reconnect the hoses. Step 7. Refill the system with coolant and check for leaks. Summary of heating system diagnosis and repair. Here's a table showing the summary of heating system diagnosis and repair, including their symptoms, common causes, and how to diagnose and repair them. You can pause the video if you want more time to review the table. Conclusion and recap. In this lesson, we covered how to diagnose and repair heating system malfunctions, including issues with the heater core, thermostat, and blower motor. We also discussed how to diagnose problems such as insufficient heat, coolant leaks, and unpleasant odors, and provided steps for repairing or replacing faulty components. Mastery of these skills is essential for the ASE certification test A7 and for effective HVAC system repairs in a professional environment.